Hey, what's up, everybody? It is Cara-Mel, and welcome to LYV. First off, I want to say thank you so much for those who tuned in last week for our season 4 debut episode. It is so appreciated. I feel the love coming back. I'm sending out positive vibes and energy to you all as well. Speaking of episodes, we're going to be doing part 2 or segment 2 of my exclusive interview with gospel rap duo, husband and wife team, Relentless Hope, Jonna and David. So get your popcorn, y'all know. Get your tea, whatever you like, and join me. Stay tuned. You gotta live. You gotta live. You gotta. Yo, my latter years, my greatest years. Shed a few tears, sacrifice, walking my purpose and calling, have no fear. New you, new male, chosen by the Most High. No weapon formed against us can dim our lives. Yes, gotta live for the promised land. Live to see another day. Yeah, you gotta take a stand. Show up, show out, voice to the people. Live to be the best version of self. You gotta live. Back in spring of 2022, I had the pleasure to meet Jonna and David, aka Doughboy, known as the dynamic gospel hip-hop duo Relentless Hope, at the Extreme Objective Sessions in Nashville, Tennessee. It was an instant connection. As soon as they hit the stage to crossing paths that very weekend, I knew that they were a force to be reckoned with within the gospel rap community. With trials and the many challenges faced in life, hear their amazing testimony from marriage to music.
David, marriage is awesome. I'm like, I mean, married people I've been around, you know what I mean? But now in life, it's like, I couldn't see myself not being married. It's just, you know what I mean? I'd never be without her. I don't
it's a mind state thing too. You got to be positive. You got to go on things, think it positive.
Sometimes you got to fake it in your brain. You're right. You know what I mean? And just keep moving.
And y'all both brought up one thing, how people are against. It's crazy how people can be against a relationship and they're trying to speak negativity over it. Yeah.
Yeah. It's nuts. True. It's like you'll hear somebody say, very rarely, let's just say somebody says, hey, how's John and Sandy doing? And they'll go, oh, they're doing amazing. They're going to make it. This is all. But if they say, how's John and Sandy? Oh, you heard what John did, right?
Yeah.
And then they'll be on that, because that's the world's narrative in everything. Whether it be race, religion, politics. And if I can say anything about this hurricane that we went through, I ain't heard nobody talk politics. I ain't heard nobody talk race. I ain't heard nobody talk religion. But it's brought the community back together. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, if anything,
it's cool
good come out of it. So
it's really neat to just watch people come together, and try to help each other. Even people, like, we have customers that that I thought maybe they were a certain way, and then this happening and us getting to go back into their home and help them out. Just realizing that, we're all just people, and we all need help, and we're supposed to encourage each other and lift each other up and do whatever we can to help each other.
No, that's so true. Now, speaking of Florida, y'all came out with a hot song. Tell the people about that, the title and everything.
Florida Strong is the name of it. It's actually a remake of Nelly's Grills beat. That's really what that is. A lot of people didn't catch that, which I was surprised, but I guess because I was such a big Nelly fan. Some people did, but a lot of people are like, man, you guys murdered that track. And I was like, really? It went like this, going into it. We got wiped out by the hurricane, and we were, oh, what are we going to do like everybody else? And when we wrote and recorded that song, everybody wrote their verses that morning. They recorded them early that afternoon. We filmed the video the next day. Nobody really knew their words except her. She knew hers. Yeah, but and so we spoke it into existence. You know what I mean? Like, I wasn't feeling, we're going to bounce back. I wasn't really feeling that when I was writing that, even making the video. There was parts we were all hyped. And then I would look at Jonna and see, like, dang, our house is gone. Like, but we spoke it into existence. And there's times that, like, my kids are singing it now because we would just be playing that over and over. I could have made a sad song. I've got plenty of beats that I could have did a slow song. I could have got a country singer to sing slow and let's talk about, could have did all of that. And there's some other beautiful songs out there. The guys did an awesome job. But anybody who knows us and knows me, just when you think, they're like, how's this dude laughing? That's what you got to do. You know what I mean? Either we could teach our kids when something bad happens that you lay down and stay in the bed and cry. And I'm not saying any of that's wrong, but the only way you're going to rebuild is if you get up, put your boots on, and go to work and do what you can do and count. You know, and we got questions like, God, why? What? Yeah. But we got blessings that we have to count, and that's why we said it in the song. So it's been getting tremendous love, tremendous plays, sold tremendous shirts. You know what I mean? Like God's blessed, and people have, you know, more Jonna than me because she's been handling like the shirt side and contacting and communication with the people. Like one lady lost everything like we did, and she was, you know, going through depression, and it's very emotionally taxing. You know what I mean? Yeah. I've lost everything in my life for a lot of reasons, but most time it's my fault. You know what I mean? Like I made some bad decisions, and like they've been telling her, like, I get so depressed and I put that song on and watch that, and then it's like, so that exactly what we did in our life is the reason we did it. We got to give some hope. You know what I mean? Like let's say, hey, we don't understand it, and that's a lot of relationship with God. Can't always understand what's going on. Nobody understands God's sovereignty. You know what I mean? We don't understand why this happened, that happened, this. So true. But I know us, and I know Florida, that we'll bounce back, rebuild, and come back stronger, you know, and that's where we're at.
And I got to tell you that we were sitting in the house, and I was trying to salvage, like, what Jordans I could, what shoes I could.
Girl was scrubbing shoes.
I'm, like, scrubbing stuff, and he's sitting in a chair, and he's, like, just, you know, because men and women are so different, you know. So, and he's sitting on a chair and he's listening to a beat, and he's like, "We got to do a song about this." And I'm gonna be honest.
This is why our house is in ruins.
Yes.
And I'm got my radio, my MP3 player box that I write to was on top of the desk, so it didn't get hit. Wow. So I just turned it on and started playing beats. And she's like, "You're really talking about music? We don't even have, you know." I'm like, hey, we're gonna do a song, and
you know what? Music is the best therapy. I say that all the time. You know,
it's the best. But I'm gonna be real with you. I was a little frustrated. I'm like, hello. You want to help me? You want to try to say some stuff? What are you doing here? Sitting in a chair. But he was writing his song, and then, like, you know, the Holy Spirit kind of convicted me, and he was like, Jonna, this really isn't about us and what we lost. It's about giving back to people, you know. So even like in the video, both of us on our part start tearing up for a second, and then I'm like, snap out of it, Jonna, because it really is just about giving people hope and showing people that, look, things are going to happen in life. There's no, you know, schedule of events that, you know, something destructive that's going to take you out, but you have to have hope, and you have to give other people hope, and that's our job. So I think that we implemented that pretty good.
Yeah, I think people got it. And the people that know us, you know, like I had a lot of people say this to me, even my engineer, Josh Baker. He said, dude, I don't even know how you're walking around here doing this. Like, I wouldn't even know what to do. I said, buddy, that's my whole life, man. You know what I'm saying? It comes back to that Irish stuff. It's what we do, man. You know, I'm getting up, I'm going to work tomorrow, and I'm going to show these boys, my sons, when bad stuff happens, brother, you got to keep on moving. And life ain't. It says it at the beginning of that song, Rocky Balboa. Life ain't all rainbows. It ain't easy. It'll keep you down if you let it, you know.
And it was such a life teaching moment too, that I realized for us teaching our children, you know, that, look, this is part of life, and you have to be able to accept it and move on. And a lot of things are going to happen that you're not happy about. We lost stuff, but there's so many people that have lost their lives, you know. So I'm like, listen, guys, we got to do whatever we got to do. So just, I think, knowing that we had to show them really kept me together too.
And count our blessings. We could have came home to my mom and dad and my dog there's people that ain't been found yet. I'm gonna complain about losing my stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's serious though. I've been guilty before. People that, like, you know, like her sister lost everything in Louisiana in the hurricane, and I was like, oh, you know, pray for them, we'll send them, and you just keep business as usual, right? But it's just like, if you ain't in it.
Peace, y'all. Derek 320 from Black Soul Entertainment, and you're watching Live.
You don't get it. You know what I mean? Like
Exactly.
it's been very, very humbling, so to speak. I mean, it's just we're kind of like, you know, plus side of it. There was a lot of junk we had we didn't need no more,
Yeah.
and we were just carrying around.
And you know, too, I have to touch on like you and Beyond Chaotic.
Oh
and
yeah, well, a lot of
Mark and his wife. So many people that even we went to the objective with.
most of the
reaching
people.
out,
was so
yes,
big.
reaching out to us and checking on us, and I was so thankful for that. And I was just like, man, David, we really are blessed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We have people that really care about us, and that made it even easier for me. Just having all you guys check in, you know, making sure we're okay, sending me a devotion.
Oh,
like
no
that's
doubt.
encouraged me.
Yeah,
No, y'all
Thank
family.
started stuff. It was
Yes.
All right, so for now, what's coming up next for Relentless Hope? What's
Oh
next?
man, you know we're gonna have a concert down here.
Okay.
We might have to bring you down for that. We probably have Beyond Chaotic. Might try to get Mark down if his schedule does it, and do a benefit concert for this area and just put on and some free feeding. That's one thing we're working on. But we've got videos like we'll probably shoot in the next month and a half, like 4 music videos, I'd imagine. We got a song coming out with Trey Libra. He'll be mad I said his name wrong. Trey Libra, formerly known as Jacob Israel.
Okay.
A feature coming out with him, me and Mark, you know, Big Country, Mark Bell. We've got another song coming out that we did.
And I love that song, by the way. That was dope.
Oh, that's Slow Jam?
Oh my God.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
That's crazy. That's my guy right there, man. I love that guy. I met him at the Objective, and just kind of like we met you and Lisa. Like
Yeah.
you knew, not that everybody there wasn't cool, but you knew certain people, like when you left, like they're going to be part of our life
Yeah.
from now on, beyond the music, beyond the stuff. And, you know, you and Lisa and then Mark and Beyond Chaotic, those are the people that, like, I knew that they would be part of our life. You know what I'm saying? And many others too, but, you know,
It's a kingdom
Mark,
connection.
you know.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
we'll be
looking forward.
doing some touring concerts when stuff gets back in, and we won't be letting up anytime soon. Music will just keep coming.
Yeah. Keeps us focused.
You know,
No,
so we've got
good.
like 5 singles ready to be
all right
released right
We're going.
now. That's you, yeah. We got we got a lot going on.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I definitely look forward to working with y'all as well. And before we go, though, we do got to talk about y'all podcast. Now, tell the people a little bit about your podcast, No Plan B.
Yep. No Plan B is our marriage podcast, which we started in Tennessee and then we moved back and then we kind of got away. But starting, I'm gonna probably say, what are we in now? The first of the year, we'll probably do some. Thinking maybe we might do a Christmas special, like podcast, kicking it off, and then we'll start releasing them normal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's kind of like music, and then we started to go do the podcast. I don't got time, so we gotta kick it off. But people are asking about it, and it's our take on marriage. It's just we go in, we tackle real questions people don't want to talk about.
Yeah.
You know, we talk about blended families.
Yeah.
We talk about sex. We talk about all kinds of stuff. No, you know what I mean? But it's just no plan B. There's no plan B in our relationship.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, that's wonderful, and it's much needed, as y'all know. So, y'all, any shout outs before we go? Let it go. Y'all got the floor.
I got a lot of
All right, Pastor Michelle. My pastor Michelle's one of my dear friends, but No Plan B actually came from her. We were going through a separation, and I went to a marriage class by myself. And
I wasn't there.
yeah, he wasn't there, and I'm like, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can come to these by myself. And she wrote on a piece of paper for me, No Plan B, and man, that's where all this No Plan B came
That's
from.
when the music kicked
So,
off and the
yeah.
podcast again. And Pastor Michelle, Beyond Chaotic.
Yes.
Cindy, John, Max, Alex, all of them. Mark Bell, Big Country, man. He's man, my hand. My buddy Kurt Hand, Timmy Garrison. My sister Carrie.
Our mothers.
My mothers, my mom and dad through all this. You know what I mean? I got so many shout outs music wise. Trey from 39 Lashes Media.
Josh Baker,
EQ. Those have all been pivotal people to re-jump our music stuff. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we did Bass Hit, and then it started gaining where the phone calls came in and emails started. And people were like, oh, wait a minute.
Nice.
You know what I mean? So, but yeah, there's too many. I'll be on here all day.
Just everybody. Thank you for the support, everybody.
Lisa and the Cult Jam.
Yes.
I
mean, love Lisa.
She watches this all the time too, so I know she's gonna bust out laughing when she's
gonna see it. That's my girl right there.
Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. Sometimes I feel like a mother.
I get, the Spradleys. I get, Jerry, all the Damon. Smiley Cole, that's my guy too. All of the Extreme Tour. Danielle speaks.
Yes, Danielle.
So the whole Extreme Tour too, they're like our family, all the groups that we were on there with too, so it's all
well, y'all.
It's all
oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. You have some more?
No, I said it's all
okay. I ain't want to cut you off, if you had the names of people. But all right. Thank you so much, Relentless Hope. All right, y'all. Y'all heard it first. Go check out their music. As usual, y'all know I'm going to leave the links at the bottom of the stream. And go back and go out and support their music, Relentless Hope. They are a dynamic duo, a force to be reckoned with, and a married powerhouse. All right, y'all. Till next time, peace and blessings. LYV family, I have been waiting to present and show you this for a while. I want to say thank you so much again to those who donated on the Cara-Mel GoFundMe page. We raised over $4,000 that allowed Cara-Mel and the Cook-Up Crew to get to Nashville, Tennessee to perform at the Bobby Jones Presents television show. So thank you so much, so very much. And just so you all know, it definitely has been a journey. So I'm going to play this recap video. I hope to have the fellas up here eventually. I got to talk them into it. I know they'll do it for me. But just know that we have been preparing very much so. We're back in rehearsal. And so if you are a local church or if you have an event and you're looking for an inspirational hip-hop, group, band, then definitely you can go to www.iamcara-mel.com. You can go to the contact us page and you can talk about your booking inquiry and events there, or shoot me an email. I would love for us to come and to perform for you. So don't hesitate at all, because we are definitely for the kingdom, but we are about positive music, and we have so much great music that's coming out very soon. Love y'all out there. Thank you, Kings, for all you do in supporting me. And you took me on, and you continue to just keep me motivated. We have finished, finally, the EP, I Am Cara-Mel, at Beat Bakery Studio. It's done. I will say life is full of surprises. You wake up each morning, turn into a new page of your story, wondering what words will be placed in your book for that day. Since I resumed my musical journey, it definitely came with some punches. I beat breast cancer twice, had some unexpected challenges come my way, but it was my faith and the support of my loved ones, family, friends, and music fans that motivated me to keep going. So every time I got knocked down, it only made me stronger and I came back even better. One of my favorite scriptures is Proverbs 27:19. As a face is reflected in water, so the heart reflects the real person. And that is one thing about my music. I'm always told by my supporters how they feel and hear the passion in my voice and in my lyrics. I guess that's why they don't call me the lyrical storyteller for nothing. With this said, I have had the pleasure of collaborating and meeting some amazing people across the globe. And for real, my journey is only beginning. As I announced, I have been given the opportunity to perform on Bobby Jones Present, which airs on Impact TV Network. With this said, I have some of the best musicians coming along with me on this journey, but I need your support. As we are due in Nashville, Tennessee next month for the filming, we are in need of your help. As an indie artist, I do not have the support of a major label, so this is why I'm asking if you would like to give towards this particular trip or my music ministry. Please feel free to go to www.iamcara-mel.com. That's CARA-MEL. Thank you so much for your continued support, and thank you for giving.
Into the very first gospel presentation. All right, they come from Chesterfield, Virginia, and this is Cara-Mel's and the Cook Up Crew. Give them some love as they come now.
Thank you. You know, sometimes we may not understand the why in a situation, but what I learned, sometimes it's for the best. Yeah. Love is what you make it. Spiritual eyes open, I'm awakened. 5+5 completion of the complication, the vision of the heart with your mind, soul, this overtacation. Yeah, it's clean. I ain't about that cream. I'm more about live that dream. I ain't no Maybelline, but I like to look this clean. I ain't about that cream. I'm more about live that dream. I'm more like.
Cara-Mel and the Cook Up Crew. Give them some more love. Would you do that? Well, come.
Thanks, sir.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you got the rhythm going.
Yes.
Okay. And you come out of Virginia?
Yes, so we're from Richmond, Virginia.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Well, we're delighted. How long have you been, do you call it rapping?
Yeah, I call it inspirational hip-hop because for the Lord.
Inspirational.
Yes.
I like that. Okay, it's a good way to do it.
Music.
You know, I had to change my mind about that sometimes when I first came out. You know, I'm conservative. Mm-hmm. It's age, not otherwise. It's just because I'm an old man. Mm-hmm. And when hip-hop first started, I started to, you know, in gospel, they can't do that. That's not church. They be bumping and rumping and calling names and stuff. But then I realized that when you come out and you talk about Jesus, it doesn't matter which way you do it.
Amen.
Just so you do it. Y'all agree with me on that? So we want to congratulate you and your band for coming to participate. How can people find you?
Yes, so you can find me. Go to www.iamcara-mel.com, and you can follow me on social media that way, or contact me officially there, and I'll definitely get back to you.
All right. We thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
All right, and God's blessings. Okay.
All right, y'all. So first off, thank you so much again to Relentless Hope for your time. May you continue to be blessed in all that you do for your community. May your family be blessed, and may the Lord continue to bless your marriage. Thank you. Much love to you all. And thank you again to our sponsor, Straight Pride Brand. So you can see that at the bottom. Definitely check out their apparel and see what they're doing for the kingdom. And also, too, I want to just say thank you to everyone who continues to tune in and support the LYV channel, as well as the things that I do outside of. So, you know how we do. This is all about the word. And so we're gonna go to Matthew 7:7, and pretty much in a nutshell, it's like one of my favorites. I have a few favorite scriptures, but for my phone, ask and it shall be given, seek and ye shall find, knock and the door shall be open unto you. All right, so a lot of us have a tendency of wondering why we're not hearing from God, and also too, why there is a particular, you feel like you're not getting results from prayer. This is the thing. You have to be very detailed and specific in what you are asking for. And once you are tuned in and knowing what you're actually desiring, it's a couple of different factors that play a part, And one of those factors is you have to ask as long as it's God's will, and as long as it's will, and then also too, just because it's a delay is not a no. Just remember, a delay is not a no, it's just a not yet. And I know, trust me, I will tell you, patience is definitely a virtue. And I learned over the years, you have to be patient. And I'm just going to be transparent and be honest before I get out of here. There are certain things that I prayed for that I'm now just attaining. But it was because I still was continuing to believe and I gave it to God. And that's another thing. Place it on the altar. Don't try to, do things in your own flesh and your way, and see what God do. Just put him to the test. You have to put him to the test. I'm giving you this, and leave it right there. Leave it on that altar and go about your business. Better said than done. I know, trust me. But the key is to be particular, be specific, and see what God will do. To all the LYV family, much love to y'all, and please don't forget to go to our YouTube channel. It's called LYV TV Show. Subscribe. Our goal is to reach our 1,000 subscribers, and just look forward to adding more content up there. You'll see the upcoming episodes, like snippets. All of these great things are ahead on this channel, so please support and go to the LYV TV Show channel on YouTube. Peace, blessings, much love, and till next time.